Hi, it's Mario here, and I wanted to make a video about the controversy surrounding YouTube. It's the monetizing of certain videos and YouTube heroes. So, the first thing I want to say is YouTube's point of view. And YouTube's argument and their side is that they are a business. They have a fiduciary responsibility towards their investors, they have a responsibility towards their employees, and the employees in charge of this have a responsibility towards the company to make as much money as possible. So, where does the money come from? Well, their money comes from advertising. That is the bread and butter of YouTube. And if some of the advertisers are complaining that they don't want to play their ads in front of videos that are deemed controversial because they don't want to, appear to take a stance on something and lose, potential sales, then that's completely understandable. That's perfectly logical. The other side is that, YouTube is censoring us, and, YouTube is selling out to the advertisers. Now, with both of those counts, I disagree. YouTube isn't censoring you in the way that a government entity might censor you. They're not censoring you because they don't like your ideas. They're censoring you because their moneymaker, the advertisers, feel that putting their ad in front of your video, if it is controversial, makes them appear to take a stance. And they don't want to take that stance. They want to remain neutral in most cases. On the second count of them selling out, well, they're not selling out because they have to make money. They have employees to pay. The employees have families to feed. I mean, you don't go to work for free. And they don't run a website for free. They don't drop all this money and effort into YouTube out of the generosity of their hearts. So, the prevailing, argument against YouTube, I disagree with. Where I do disagree is that I think the YouTube advertisers or the advertisers might be a little bit worried over nothing. And I say that because, and I'm sure some psychologist is going to come on here and correct me, but if I was looking, on the dark side of YouTube, and I was watching a pro-Hitler video, and a Nike ad happened to play in front of that video, I wouldn't correlate Nike with Hitler. I wouldn't think that, obviously, Nike supports Hitler because they played this, this video in front of the other video, because they played their ad in front of this other video, and they technically gave them a little bit of money, so then they're, by that logic, they sponsor Hitler. No, that doesn't make any sense at all. Of course, Nike or the representatives don't hand select every video. YouTube says, we're gonna sell, we're gonna put your ad on X number of views and X demographic, and you're gonna pay us X amount. Okay, that makes sense. So if some of their ads happen to be on videos that are, controversial or obscene or whatever the fuck it is, obviously it's not YouTube, and obviously it's not the advertisers hand selecting those videos. There's millions upon millions of videos on YouTube's. That would be ridiculous to think so. And of course, some psychology major is going to come on here and say, we did a study, and, people are more likely to correlate, your brand, to X controversy or to X stance if it plays before, a video that shares similar views. Maybe. But psychology is a very nuanced thing, and that's where my issue is with it. It's obviously, it's not, most people aren't gonna, they see a Cabela's, for example, Dick's last election got a lot of crap because they price gouged ammunition during the election when all the gun owners were freaking out about a possible gun ban. They never got shit because, one of their ads might have played in front of a pro-Obama or pro-Hillary or pro-Democrat or pro-progressive video. No one ever thought that. If someone was watching the Young Turks and a Cabela's ad playing in front of it, even though they didn't because it's probably a different demographic, no one's going to get mad about it. No one's going to be like, Cabela's is promoting the liberal agenda. No, of course not. I mean, no one thinks like that. So that's why you think YouTube is wrong, and that's why I think the advertisers are wrong. And now I'm going to tell you how we take back the power. And the way we take back the power is to go to other video hosting sites and to support our favorite YouTubers' Patreon accounts. I mean, if they can make money through Patreon or through other means or through other video sharing websites, then that takes power away from YouTube. And by power, I mean views. Less people that view things on YouTube, or the less that demonetization impacts these YouTubers, gives us more power. So, if our YouTubers are free to continue making their videos, then there's no problem. If we can, give them $1 or $2 every now and then on Patreon, great. Then everything's fine and dandy. Or if, say, we can't do that, or say that's not enough to sustain the YouTuber, and we go through other video websites that also have a similar advertising program, but they're not quite, to the level of, we find this video offensive, so we're gonna, we're not going to demonetize it. We found a different platform that will, sell ads, but won't make any stipulations about, not putting ads on videos that are deemed controversial. Then we can go to that website, and YouTube might go the way of MySpace, or YouTube might start realizing that its lost views, its lost product, is hurting them, because their views are their product, their views are what they sell. So, that's how we take the power back. We take the power back by going to other video hosting sites, and we take the power back by supporting our favorite YouTubers. So I really hope you will listen to this and encourage other people to do the same, because that's how we take the power back, and that's how we make YouTube better, and that's how we keep it free and open. Or that's how we discover another video hosting website that is free and open, and that's gonna allow people to make money off of it at the same time as not censoring, YouTube comments and YouTube videos. So, because in my opinion, I don't think that censoring videos that are purposely offensive, or censoring comments like "go kill yourself" that are purposely offensive, I would not trade those being removed if it also, I would not, I forgot how I was going to say this. I wouldn't put rules in place that would get rid of those if it also means that anything that's controversial or anything that's offensive is also going to get removed, because now we're limiting the freedom, we're limiting what makes YouTube great. So that's my opinion. I hope you listen to it. I hope you agree with me. If not, fine. Explain in the comments why you don't agree with me, or if you do agree with me, please give it a like, sub, so maybe this video will spread, and hopefully people will come to realize that we still have half of the power. I mean, we are half of the equation. The advertisers are one half, and we, the viewers, are the other half. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all later.